Anyone else?
Remember this. Believing what they say or write is dangerous, especially if they say or write impossibly grand things about you, and you are foolish enough to believe them. You are then apt to smash the camera when somebody attempts to photograph you in public. Or you might get drunk at your place and shoot through the window at your neighbor with a .44 Magnum. Or you could purchase a very expensive automobile and then become irritated with the less wealthy in their old cars who block your progress on the freeway. Or you might get married too many times or have too many girlfriends. Or you could go to Europe too often or get high too often. You could abuse waiters, refuse autograph seekers. You could even kill somebody. Or in 1,000 other ways, you could even finally kill yourself. Many do. Request. Angel-ridden midnight, pounding her heels into the dirt as she walks the sandy beaches in her head. Old angel-ridden midnight with her black wings aching across her back, the colors of her life written on her sleeves. The beach bazaar knows her well. The incense makers all know her scent. The writers know her eyes. She traipses intensity in her step, breathes jazz through her nostrils, and has the secrets of love etched into her skull. The drinkers toast to her bones. The poets drink with her. The men and women of Bohemia have all made love to her personality. Tonight, old angel-ridden midnight sings to the tune of sorrow. She drinks to melancholy and writes the beat shudder of truth and beauty. She gasps the tremors of air around her. She grips at your humility and entices your pain to the sidewalk and beats it out of you. Decadence and sin dance around her, and music licks her fingertips, and music licks her fingertips, and poets write poetry about her like this, with a sense of inadequacy. A little bit of screaming. David Gale. This poem isn't for Bukowski or Brahms, nor Mozart or Kerouac. This poem is the stuff of real dragged down, beat to shit, crazed screaming poetry that only comes out every so often when a poet decides to cut the rope that he was hanging from and hang up his gloves and fingers for writing and real dirt shit words. This poem is for the 21 years of hard-sought idealism, for Beethoven's good ear, for his deaf ears, and for Van Gogh's one good ear, for my cold, wrought fingertips hitting these graceful ivories. This poem is not for the empty bottle or the empty glass I put away 3 months ago. It's not for the piano pounding its player into the fucking ground. This poem is not for other poems, for me or you or anybody. This poem is not for faint-hearted prose or sycophantic cheap words. This poem is for the raw and useless, the decadent and misunderstood. This poem is for the man sitting by himself, writing till God decides that it's foolish to try and reconcile with it. This poem is for music that cracks the ground, for ears that want to go deaf, eyes that want to go blind, and mouths that should be mute. This poem is everything that lost value and moistened appetites for rhetoric and crap phrases. This poem is about the page. This poem is about empty pages, the filled ones with nothing in them, the filled ones for flowery, insufficient expression. This poem is about passion and lust, about idiocy and lunacy wrapped in the kind of things that only writers could ignore. This poem is... last one, Renovatio. It's been seconds since I've thought of this, minutes since I've itched this feeling, hours since I've truly ached in my bones, days since I've believed in love, months and years since I've truly written about it. It's been much too long, my dear old friends, my dear loneliness, my fierce longing, my artist's grin escaping to the night air. I've fallen in love again with the ink, with the quill running so viciously over the page. The old symphonies and concertos are looking so lively and livid with curiosity, so morbid, so morose, and eternally perfect in languid beauty. I embrace all again tonight, my dear friends. I hum the tune of my predecessors, biting hard on my lip to draw blood, a true agent of madness. Oh yes, it's all coming back to me now, in rushing waves and onslaught of words. My God, it's too magnificent and so pristinely mortal. These words mortal, these lines mortal, this poem so mortal, this moment, the last two and the next 3 million so mortal. Much too clear for a beginning and too amazing for an ending. No, not an ending. Too early just for that. Let it pour out. Let it come. These are not the demons. It is God erupting forth from my fingertips. Rebirth, rebirth, rebirth. Thank you.